Hello, my beautiful people from Untouchable Mama. Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and press the notification button. Thank you. One love. Bye bye.
I greet you with peace and I greet you with love. This is Dr. OGUNAME from Africa Ancestral Spiritual Ministry. And today I want to share with you the updates, the latest updates, because the latest. The latest updates about the Great Benin stolen artifacts. So the way we are going to do it this evening is going to be open. You can also call to make your contribution. I'll pin the number now so you can be free to call in. Share the video. Share this video. A lot of people are not happy about all this latest development. A lot of people are not happy about these latest developments. Some are ignorant of what is going on, while some are ready to profit from what is going on. So we have two different kind of people who are not happy. The ignorant one, who just think it's all about emotion, I love my governor. And the ones who knew very well what was going on and were ready to profit from it one way or the other. But little did these both people know that when we talk about the stolen artifacts, they are not just acts. I've said this over and over again. But only few people really understand what we mean when we are saying these things. Some are even calling me and saying, I'm so disappointed in you. Imagine. They just pay you money to come and be doing that. I'm like, so you still don't understand. You still don't understand. But what I always do with conversations like that, I just end it. Because I don't have time to come and be explaining to somebody who have decided not to ever understand. We don't have time for that. Everything we are doing is out of a selfless nature. No politician paid us money. Nobody paid us money. Nobody sponsored us. Nobody bring anything and say, do it. Nobody. This is ancestral calling. If you know, you know. If you don't know, no problem. You must not know. So, wherever you are, if you are one of those people thinking, oh, OGUNAME is doing politics, I gave him money, delete it from your head. We are priceless. If we are the type that you can buy, then we will not be doing these cheap things. We'll be doing deeper and bigger stuff. So we know so much that we can use to make so much. So just take away that thinking from your head. What is the latest updates? Yesterday we were in Stuttgart because being in Stuttgart was already planned. Yes. So we cannot just stop it. But before even we went to Stuttgart yesterday, the victory has already been done. We have victory already. That is the latest now. And what is the victory here? Last week it was 2 victory. Now it is 3. Every day the victory, they count, they climb. Oh, this is so sweet. Every day the blessings, they increase. And what is the victory here? It's very warm. What is the victory here? The victory here right now is after the decision has been made. Listen very well in case of those of you who cannot listen good. Just have patience and listen. After the decisions has been made between the palace and the state governments, Governor Obaseki, for his own motive or whatever, only God still know whatever, but no problem. We are not interested anymore in whatever it is. He went ahead to go against the decision that the palace has made together with him, Germans, and the governments. Don't forget, this is the point you have to know very well. Governor Obaseki is not recognized in this table of dialogue. His only reasons of even being in the picture at the first place is based on regard as, you are the state governor. That does not mean he have legal rights to even interfere in this thing. The power of Governor Obaseki, it stopped in that Nigeria there. Why I just use the word Nigeria, not just Edo State, is because why? If we say all governor in Edo State in Nigeria come to Abuja, he will still be there. He's still a governor according to the constitution that governs Nigeria. So that's why I don't just want to say Edo State so that it does not look like we look down on him. No, truth is truth. As long as Nigeria is concerned, Edo State is concerned, is the one in charge of Edo State in the government way. Because you have to know the difference. These are three things. So government, tradition, and spiritual. And in these three boxes, he is just the head of one of the box, which is government. When it comes to tradition, he is not needed there. When it comes to our spiritual orientation, he is not even invited there. So the only reason why he was even put in the picture or in the table at the first place was because, okay, he is the state governor. Okay, if we say we need somebody to represent those states, him as the state governor, and as we believe or think is a Benin man, because now we are doubting all these things because of his attitude, but no problem. As we believe he's a Benin man, so it is also like a moral thing for him to also just be there and speak on behalf of the Beninese, of the Edo, since he's also the state governor. So that was the reason why he was even in the picture at the first instance. I'm saying this because of some of his blind supporters who hate truth. You have to know. This is international affair. And your governor is just a state governor. His duties lie within that wall of Edo States. That's where he is the principal of that state. It's not his duty to go out from that Edo State and go to a place like China or America and be doing diplomatic talk. That's not his duty. But he can be invited if the entourage of the president or the foreign minister wants him to be there, including of the ambassador of the host country. Let's be getting all the facts clear. He can be invited. Why? Let's say you are my friend and I am the president of Nigeria and there is a UN General Assembly in Geneva. So you as my friend, you are a governor. I can call you and say, oh boy, I will go to Geneva next week because of a UN General Assembly. Would you like to join my entourage? He will say yes. Why? Maybe he wants to also try to have relationship with foreign diplomats. He might have his own different reasons to say yes. I can't go deep into that. But he can be invited as entourage, not as a public official. And when he arrived in that UN, is not recognized as governor because governor is not, we don't need governors there. It's just recognized as a Nigeria government officials. The same status a DSS who escort the president we have there. The same status a policeman who escorted Nigeria we have there. He cannot stand in Geneva Convention and say he want to make speech. He's not recognized now, beat the opposition from there. If I don't even have the pass, because you have to have clearance for all those things. So what we are talking about now is not your local politics. We are talking about international relationship and how international diplomacy work. So, from the day Germans came to a decision, after many prayers, many things that has been done by the palace, by different people, including me standing here, our group, we are the first people in the whole Edo people worldwide. We are the first people who took our native chalk and put in this soil in Germany and cried and tell them to bring back our artifacts. That day we screamed. It was first time since our artifact was stolen. It was first time Edo people walk in the streets in Europe and scream for this. We know how many insults our enemy get, that they sit there, yeah, people, they don't get what. And that was just never even reach a year. Let's say like 10 months and some weeks ago. Last year we did that. Before the election. 2 weeks before the election. And, oh, I remember. Of course. So, when we did that, that was not just a rally. That was a ritual to activate the energy. And after that we don't just want to claim all the work to ourselves, because I'm not really that type of a person. But I'm showing you a point. After we have done that, many things activated here in Germany. All those artifacts in the museum, they start singing. The museum directors, they start having sleepless nights. They now start consulting physicians. They now start consulting different shamans to come and help them check and balance what was going on. That was where their own oracle told them, you see all these Benin artifacts in your museum? Their spirit has been activated now. And the only way to stop all these things is to take it back to them. If you don't take it back, be ready for what will follow up. Because Germans are smart, they understand these things, so they start following up. They really start taking it serious. You think it's coincidence Germany is the first nation worldwide to voluntarily decide that they want to bring these things back? You think say things they carry, they happen. Now they vex people like us. And they made the decisions. So now they were the one, asked like Mohammed, they were the one who contacted Nigeria and said, we want to return Benin stolen artifacts. They have other stolen artifacts inside there. The data of the Benins, now the one where they really give the headache. And at that one they can decide say they want to bring for us. And we were happy when we heard the news. Even when German officials went to Benin, in this page, the teachings in this page, I did a teaching here where it was first time I ever lost my voice on live broadcasts. Because why was I screaming that day? Scroll through this page, you'll see a message to German officials in Benin Kingdom. Was because the vision that was shown to me already told me they want to do buku kekere. And my fear was, me palace no go join government do this kind of yet, you know. Now they say the cost we fed on top of their people head, they want your heart many drain again. I was go and listen to that teaching if you have not listened to it. It's on this page. So you can understand everything. All these things be like puzzle, where you need to break it together, then you see the big picture. That's why my teachings are so food. If you know they follow and you know they feel connect them, then that one is not your own homework. The reason why I was screaming that day was because of all these things that later happened now. And I was happy. The gods heard our voice and they sent a message to our elders and tell them, listen, this thing must be done right. First, we don't need to be jumping and happy that they want to bring it. We should be angry. And we have rights to be angry. If they don't want to bring it, then they should keep it. After all, we don't know what the thing be. Abi, keep on. If you know one brigand, we know the force. That's why we have to do the same thing in Paris. We need to go still activate the ones with France. We need to go UK, go activate. Although that another day I'll talk about that. We need people to really sponsor this movement. And though people don't wake up to really join this movement, so that make we feel activate all this energy. If we can really activate all this energy in Europe, your ancestors are ready. They just need you. They are ready to do everything, but they just need you to be available for them to use. If you still think you still have to stay inside that company 12 hours every day, you think that is your life, my dear, you are busy doing nothing, because you see that duplex you want to build, you see that estate you are dreaming of, you see that 2021 Rolls Royce you are dreaming of. It will not give you anything comparing to when you do a little job for your ancestors. But if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. So, after the Germans has visited Benin Kingdom, the palace told them what they believe, what they stand for, what they want, and how they want it to be. The state governor was there. Before Germans even came, the palace and the governor and the governments and the state government has already even have like their own plan which they agreed on. So when Germans now came, they came to affirm the plan. That is why if you go back to watch that interview where the Germans were in our palace, there was nothing like LROT discussed. There was nothing like EMOWA discussed, because those things were not existing then. It was only existing then in the mind of Governor Obaseki, which was like his own backup underground work. So in his own mind, he was thinking, might just use palace, position them, make Oyibo buyers come. After we don't see Oyibo see and say even palace there along, meanwhile me go do my underground work, they go. He's a very smart man. I love his smartness. It's just unfortunate that his smartness not be the one they favor us. I hear the truth. I love his smartness. I love how awoken his mind is. But now be waiting. They bring anything good for us because not going to make us to the sender. So to us, we not get level. We are ready to advance the movement. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you. Thank you for your love and support. We appreciate you. So, the Germans, then they left. Why did the Germans came to the palace? You have to know that. The Germans came, they did not go went to the Aso Rock in Abuja. They did not went to the family house of Lai Mohammed. They did not went to the house of una governor in Lagos. Don't forget, you don't have house in Benin, or his house is in Lagos. They did not went to Ikoyi. They came to the palace. After the palace, the government not make them a guest in Osadebe Avenue, which is normal. That's the government house where you receive like officials. But what I want you to understand is this. The German government did not come to Edo State as a foreign diplomat. Because if that was their aim of coming to Edo State, then they would not even go to the palace or the governor. They will be meeting the president. Then it will not be a cultural minister that will come. The person that will come will be Angela Merkel. He will meet with Buhari and they will sit down in Aso Rock and discuss. But the German came to the Benin Kingdom because they know something. They know that these things were stolen from this place. They know that these people are the victims. And according to the article of UNESCO Convention of 1970, Article 13, subsection B and C, it stated, the repatriated stolen art must be given to the rightful owner who is in charge of the intellectual property, and the victim who owned the intellectual property, Benin Kingdom, Oba Palace as the head of this kingdom. Who is the victim? Edo people worldwide, being headed by the Oba of Benin. That is it. So, the picture of Governor Obaseki inside was just to give him regard. Based on, you be a Edo man and you still be governor. If he was an Ichekiri man, or an Igbo man, a governor, then he would not ever have been in that picture because we don't need him there. Even if you are a governor, you are not needed there. Your governor work is to focus on your manifesto and do the things you promise your people. There are no many of our people are so emotional and so they always think, like what one idiot was telling me the other day. OGUNAME, you don't have respect for your elders. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay? We are not in family meeting here. You know the respect people are senior you. You know, your head not correct. We are talking about something very important and you are telling me you don't get respect for elder. No wonder Nigerian politicians soon are finished. How you they see your governor as a senior brother? A public official is a servant of the people. Your only duty not to listen to the people. You they there to serve them. You know they demo can tell you lava gun baba, lava gun brother. All those one are mumu thinking villagers. Your village sense. When they advise me, they respect your elder. If you define respect, you go in family house, go host family meeting. Sit down as the head of his family. All of them go they greet him for his family house. You know, quick on enter politics, come contest as governor, promise us something to do, you know they do anything. You can't expect, can say, tell you, lama gun baba, lama gun brother. Now me say, we be villager now. Now respect will come now, John way with day now, John way council with day for year, when you they tell me respect. I beg you, public officer, you must be ready to hear complaint from people. You must be ready for people to use your name, sing. And the same moment when they tell me this now, in go see they insult Buhari. Governor Obaseki senior Buhari, since Munasemo they use age. Which state governor senior Buhari one of you they insult every day? One want to threaten me, and if you come to Edo State, we arrest you because you were talking to our governor anyhow. How many of una Buhari don't order he arrests? Upon how una don't talk to the poor man rich, don't use the name rich. How many of una Buhari na don't a whole president? How many of una? Donald Trump, how many people you arrest? Barack Obama, they say na gay na trans na this. How many people you arrest? A whole American world president. Because una dey for inside village, una don't know anything about human rights. Una hear things say, hey, governor, mumu people. You have rights to speak and express your mind. When things not clear, this is democracy. The only way where you feel they arrested now when you can't go the plot. Maybe you want to go attack them or you want to bomb the way they and now only jail if you can arrest you for conspiracy or all those things. Not be say when you just they talk your mind. Now they make una politician they see una finish. Now, una they speak, na politician go dey respect una. But since una want to look una politician like una senior brother, very funny. When the man tell me, imagine a very old man, oh, he was like 60 something years. He all call me. For in mind, they advise me so, OGUNAME, I love you. You be my brother. But once in a while, I know you're like, you don't get respect for your elder. You they talk, you call Obaseki name, you they put respect for your name. I'm like, power why we can now and when why you say pass it. Ipa no man negbi. Ne kini da fi gwe yote we la mo Obaseki la go brother era brother la any man type of nonsense is that? Nonsense. If you need that type of respect, then you no need to even be governor. Then go open one company, employ boys, they teach them work like Obi Kubana. Those boys who Obi Kubana train now, they are ready to worship him like God forever. So if you want to be governor, you want to be public official, you want governor office, just forget that kind of respect. You know they exist. You know they exist. Now let people where you they pay, where the mumu, the lawyer, they lick your ass, and now you don't buy their soul. Now then go feel they do that senior brother work follow you. We where they priceless, where you not go feel ever pay. We not go stop, come keep quiet, come they say, brother. Which kind of mumu thinking be that one? Now they call governor brother, senior brother, no, we not there for that nonsense. We not there for that nonsense at all. As something be, we just talk come as it be. We just talk come as it be. The call is coming. Normally I wanted to narrate the latest and everything first. Please, you hold on, caller, please. I like to narrate everything first, okay? Thank you. So that I know when I take call, I'm missing a call, I can't take now. A part for backwardness, a part. Not bad there. A part will not get sense. Which kind of a part be that one? This one we did, so your age now nothing, no. Now you take the thing, and now you take the contribute to the society. Now we can the respect. If you think say now still age, we are not interested. Not be that there for whether na Imo State, I don't know. A grandmother, they sell a 7 years old granddaughter as sex trafficking. So that kind of grandmother now, you know, put slap for her. You can't say because in a grand woman, why you can't say this one for people now to they sleep with. This is all about age. Una never still understand. Go bank, maybe you go to say why the bank manager young pass. Young pass the gate man. Sister he be old man, he not supposed they gate. He supposed come be the bank manager. Maybe the small boy will be bank manager come gate. No say na knowledge matters now. It is in our age. They there the mumu there. Let me go on with this tissue jare. Because the way some of our adult people did it, think I'll say, yeah, which day you come out for your Korean? Now, the first question after they asked them, which day you come out from village? And 2 years I thought, okay, no problem. Because if you don't civilize before, you're not there for inside bush, side village, you'll know, say, governor not be senior brother. Whether they say brother. No. In our modion. They be public official, and are your duty and human rights to question them, to demand transparency, to ask them for accountability. It is how I do people wake up. No say they're supposed to go camp for Sadebe Avenue. This is what this thing they go on. But we will leave that one. After I will know where we're there already. We know where they go already. So what I want to share with you is this. The moment now, Obaseki noticed that the German government officials has left, he activated everything. That's where you start hearing EMOWA. Pay attention to details. Before Germans visited Benin Kingdom, have you ever heard of anything as EMOWA? No. The moment they left, you will start hearing EMOWA, 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 EMOWA. I was like, what the fuck is really going on? Which one be EMOWA, EMOWA, EMOWA? At first, I think saying I just snags. And later, I'll come begin to track the process. And then make sure so they not to put the process. Look at how smart they are. They did not put the process in public domain. But it can't go on successfully. They do all meetings, they meet, and those people never know where they go on. They can they organize. To the extent they can't build a strong board, LROT, Legacy, imagine, see their name, Legacy, Restoration Trust. Legacy, Restoration Trust. Wait, no PC L-R-T. Push ROT to here. Carry hell, come the center. Underliner, legacy. Which legacy are we talking about here? Governor Obaseki. You get me any question to answer? I don't people to say they wake up. You suppose just they answer question every second. But no journalist, nobody, all of them, they move, they go there. What is the legacy? Whose legacy are we talking about now? If you are talking about my ancestors and what they did, then you should know our traditional institution is the extinction, now the part where it's the continuation of their legacy. And yet, we're not there inside that your board, inside that your private whatever. Or you the hunt for your legacy. We don't know that one anyway. I just want to bring an article. Or are you hunting for your own legacy? Because you say legacy. That's the first word. Legacy. Whose legacy are we talking about? Is it our ancestral legacy? Or your own personal legacy? If it is our ancestral legacy that they left, then you should know that we are still alive. And now we're supposed to carry on that legacy. Not you. When your grandfather even play 1 or 2 roles to take shit for house, you never get legacy there to even penetrate. Then, please hold on if you are the one calling la wo wo la baba. Hold on. This is important for me to drop. So the first letter na scam. Or no, OGUNAME, no be scam. Because why? He need to have a legacy. So he is a legacy hunter. So you can't call it a scam. He is hunting for his own legacy. That's why you see the word legacy there. Okay. Then it makes sense more. Meaning you want to use our artifacts to build a legacy for yourself because your own government don't fail already. Your own government not to do anything for the people. So you need legacy. You need to hunt for legacy. You need to create a legacy. Now it makes sense. So we not get problem with early again. So since we not get problem with that early again, no carry on put aside. Then let's take the arrow come now. Restoration. The word restoration is a very powerful piece. Hold on. If you are watching and you are hearing me say hold on and you are still calling, then you are not understanding me. But no problem. Just hold on. The word restoration right there. Then we can ask questions. First to ourselves. And the first questions we can ask ourselves is, what are we restoring? What are the things we want to restore now? Not to Obaseki, because Obaseki don't have answers to this question. So we are just asking ourselves now, what is the secret mission? What is the secret thing that needs to be restored? Do they want to restore our ancient institution? Do they want to restore our ancient philosophy? Do they want to restore our cultural inheritance back to be displayed as the front line of what guides our day-to-day activities? What are we restoring now? Because restoration is what we're talking about here. Meaning bringing back to table what was falling outside the table. Planting again. So, if we want to restore our ancient philosophy, then why are we disrespecting the one in existence today, which is a continuation of that same ancient philosophy? If we want to restore our ancestral glory, so why are we not respecting the people representing the ancestors today? If we want to restore our greatness as the great Benin kingdom, so why can't we even respect our Oba alive today? The question now will flip around to Obaseki. What do you want to restore? Now we can sit and say, answer us if he was here. What do you want to restore? I can answer for him. Because I penetrate his mind now. I know how his soul works now. And if I want to answer for him, since I'm a me now, although we don't get it, but since we are not seeing him now, if I want to answer in his behalf, he just want to restore what he was not able to conclude in his past life. He is the reincarnated Ago. And we all know the role Ago played in our history. This is not just OGUNAME saying it, go and read it for yourself. But when OGUNAME said it now, like, we'll sue you, will not be meaning it all kind, they're all everywhere already. We all know the role Ago played in our history. So, could it be just want to restore what he was not able to finish? Because if you observe Obaseki, he came under Mokwesi of Ore. Many Edolites don't know the meaning of C of O. All we just know is certificate of occupancy. It sounds nice. But before Obaseki, Oba Onyato. Now palace therefore they take certificate after you don't buy land. Because why? Now Oba get all the land for Edo. Obaseki come a changer. He create a state law, take changer. Imagine person who never have to stop court kill you. We never have to stop your thing when they happen for the town. He quickly changed that statement saying now Oba Nyato. He quickly changed that to government or Nyato. Then he move Guanana. Those state government or Nyato. The Dayang really pay more would do talk. Mauni wavi are able to no de go. Inyagi are by government. Inyagi Nyato yana mi oba imato. Mani ye do na wa he go ba Nyato. Baseki wa na wa ko na fear wo ye maka. You can say yeah, but it's nice. Nah, give me water. Nah, you wanna. You can do all those discussions, but the real fact now is the government of Nyato. Which means today, you can build an estate of $300 billion. If the governor don't like you, you can just come and revoke your C of O and take over everything. That's what's up now. That's the sad reality your ass in now. But many of you are not really understand all these things. And some of you Agbero boys where they walk follow and they go they confuse you now they like you now so the money bring money for them they do see your phone. We know those tricks. Everybody will pay himself. Everybody will do okay for himself. But the reality now be say Obanyato don't turn to government. No problem. So restoration. That one get command. Because from the both sides, we don't know what you want to restore. We fit talk for you, but with that not really mean say we don't conclude them, because you still need to speak for yourself if you get luck. Because you know here now, not sure say you feel, but no problem. Those ones already. Would they say you want waka? If you want to continue to hide, because pride now no one make can comment. Pride now no one make can comment. Although we know the deadline where they give and set it to this date. Ah, okay. That's on this. No problem. We still watch. I heard they laugh. I wish I don't people they say everything where they go for 2 sweets, but no problem. All that but so now that we don't know where restoration is going or coming from, what we want to restore, we don't know nothing about that now. We just carry that arrow, hang them on hair, on cloud first. Because we never still confirm it. Early, we don't conclude them. Trust. Trust. What is trust? And how do you trust a governor who has never really been transparent? Since Governor Obaseki has become governor, I don't want to lie, because I don't want it to sound like I just the talk. So I cannot really say. But I know he has signed more than at least 20 MOU. At least. If it's not more than, politicians can know better. I'm not a politician, so I don't really know how many MOU don't sign. But I know say don't pass at least 20 MOU. So now, ask all Edolites worldwide, including some where they form now their senior brother. Fear not let they talk to senior brother. Ask them, make he go restore his family. I want to restore his family. I want to restore his family. Where you want from start? See what this my brother they talk to. Ovi jokpa no me make here. This one not be say I just the talk, and these are real. His father placed a cost on him when he was young. His only sister now they colo they go. If you go in your papa house today, I know I cast the address, but we all know him. If you go in your papa house today, you know going to believe say this one a govern on papa house. So what you want restore? So what you want restore? Which family want restore? Enyo wa akpokbo ene ologogbe. As let me be using English. When the deity of your family is against you, then yours is finished. It's better for the old witches and wizards on earth to be against you than the deity of your own family to be against you. Or this is the deity your own soul have contract with, your own grandfather, everybody, all your ancestors, they are connected to it. So when that is against you, if you like become American president, that's still the same story. See the same story. Okay, let me start taking call. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, doctor. Good evening.
Good evening.
Longest time. It's been a while.
Yeah.
How are you?
I am fine, thank you. How are you and the family?
We are fine also.
Oh, that is so nice. I am on live broadcast now. I don't know if you know. Yes, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to contribute or you called for a private discussion?
It's a private discussion. I will call you an hour, 1 hour time.
Yeah, then it's perfect. Yeah. Then it's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay,
all right.
bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay. So, to just cut it short, trust. I don't want to go deep into his personal activities. Oh, man, no problem. Trust is not there. You have been signing memorandum, MOU, and no Edolites outside. I don't even know if your followers are even, if they even know, I don't know. But no Edolite has ever read your MOU. Now we have close to 95, I've been 94 people viewing now. Please, can one person just comment under here if you have read his MOU? And this is a memorandum of understanding. Meaning you are signing documents with companies, foreign countries, and Edo people don't know what you are signing. If you are selling us, if you are carrying loan, because don't forget, he's a banker and investor, so he have all this knowledge. He can use Edo to loan money from private sector. Look at the modular refinery now. Some Mumu are thinking, we are having refinery. That is a private investment and it has nothing to do with the state government. The Edo people money inside there is not even up to 1%. So you have, it's not your refinery. But he will want to propagate and go there and show, so that you will think he's building refinery for you. You will see as our people mumu. Meanwhile, refinery belongs to him and his friends, and has nothing to do with the people. But some of the people, they don't know this. They are just thinking, our governor is building refinery. It's a lie. And when you are saying all these things, they say you hate. It's not hate, this is facts. The documents are out there. If you can read, you can forward it to you. And this refinery is, Edo State is even the most backward in the project, which will be producing 6,000, how do they call it? Other states are producing more. There's no problem. No trust. Because all the documents, Edo State is finished. Of course now. Before Edo State will recover from the damage of Obaseki, it will take Edo State like 30 years. Many of you don't know now. You know, during Lucky Igbenedion, you all were thinking, hey, Lucky Igbins, after Lucky left, before you all open, you are like, Obaseki will be worse than what Lucky did. Don't worry yet. Later, you will see it now. For now, don't worry. For now, don't worry. Send me the document. No problem. Please write me. I'll forward you all the PDF file about the history of how modular refinery come to existence. It's not just in Edo. It's around all the states in Nigeria. Just happened that they now also build one in Edo, which is not good because Edo is oil producing state and they gave us the smallest one. So, that one is politics. I'm not so interested in this political talk. But trust is not there. Nothing is transparent. We don't even know how the government is being run. The government doesn't even have a cabinet, imagine. The other day they suspended people from House of Assembly. Nobody's there. Those state House of Assembly. Nobody's there. I don't know if they are called them back now, but nobody was there for a very long time. And the other day, we noticed now that even local government chairman almost did not exist. That's why I'm very grateful. Please be sharing these teachings. Just listening and not sharing is not really helping anybody. Always share it, you know. We don't know now if the local government chairman will even be getting it the way the president has planned now. Because what you have to know is, according to Nigeria Constitution, each local government have to be getting 300 million naira. But before now, you know what happened? The state government will take all this money. Because the local government are their boys, they will just call them, they can give them 50 million. That one will not do anything. That 50 million naira will settle some of his friends and use the rest to just dig like a gutter and bowl. That's why nobody can question nobody, because everybody take their share. That is what has been killing Nigeria. I tell people, division of Nigeria is not solution. Discipline of Nigerians is the solution. That's why I don't separate all those bullshit. Not that I don't know that Nigeria is not working. Yes, it's not working, but dividing it will still make you be in the same place. Because your heart is too wicked. Local government chairman in Nigeria, they are like slaves. They can't talk. Imagine, a branch of government which is supposed to be completely independent from the state government is now a slave under the state government. And you think if we now share Nigeria, your problem will solve. No, you will just be more slave. That's all it means. Then you will not know now because you are not seeing bigger picture, but no problem. Let's go back to our teaching. So trust don't exist based on lack of transparency. We know that. So LRT is a scam. Confirmed scam. And this same LRT, Legacy Restoration Trust, want to be in charge of our ancestral heritage. And want to take money to help us build museum and put this artifact inside. You have no legacy. We don't know what you want to reinstall, and we do have trust issues with you. Your full name we have excused now and dump in the trash. We don't need your projects. We don't need your presence. We don't need your help. We don't even need you. That is what we have just achieved now. The latest update now from the German ministry is this. It was on Friday, which was the day before yesterday. That was where the communication came in. Because we have been in strong contact with the German Foreign Ministry and the German Ministry of Culture and Arts. Now the latest update is this. They have done their background checking. They have done some investigation on their own. Don't forget Germans. Don't fuck with Germans. Don't fuck with Germans. And we will love Germany. So Germany has helped us. We are their citizens. We are their children. We can never close our eye and watch one person from Africa rainforest to come and be jobbing them. We not go alarm because what they have done for us, you have not even done 2% for us. So for that, we are even ready to also protect your interest as we are protecting also our interest. So we will not trade that relationship for your laroti, whatever. So Germans has confirmed everything now. So right now, they are going back, according to the documents they just released now, they are going back to the decision they made when they visited Oba Palace. And every other discussion that have been done from that day, they cancel it, excuse it, and push it aside. This is the words from Germany. Don't forget, this is Germany. They don't lie. They have no reason to lie. So now they are going back to what they decide with the Oba Palace. What is the decision they made with the Oba Palace? That these things will come based on is a country to country. They will give it to Nigeria government, and it will come together with money, of course, and then we will build a museum and put these things inside. So where LRT came in was, where Obaseki and his squad came in was, we will protect these things and build the museum for them. But their own shit they used to rub their face now is, we will call the museum EMOWA. That's where they fuck up. Who give you power to talk the name where we want to call our museum? You where you be state governor, what you concern our heritage? Talk say now you can talk the name where we want to call our museum. Because you know why? Let me break this part down for you. LRT are not just there to act and claim that they want to protect and receive this artifact from Benin. They are also communicating with some few Africa countries. So they want to project themselves as the people who will receive, and don't forget, Benin artifact has the highest number among the whole West Africa. Benin artifact is the first. Now, meaning our outcome many pass more than 4,000 pieces. All Africa artifacts that store is not up to 200 pieces. You have to know what we are talking about here. You have to understand what we are talking about here. So what LRT did was they tried to convince those that don't see everything now. They don't all the format don't cast. They tried to convince the Germans and everybody in that Benin dialogue group that they will represent and help West Africans to receive this thing. And now build museum in Edo. That's why they call it Edo State West Africa Art and Museum, blah, blah, blah. They will now build a museum in Edo to house all this West African art. Meanwhile, the whole West African art is not up to 200, including that of Ile-Ife, Oyo, and everything. All of them is not up to 200. Oni of Ife loved the idea. Just that we don't want to talk about those things for now. He loved the idea, and we also know the reason why. But that one is a very separate discussion. Because this thing time many people, the secret deep, including to great British involved, because they are all scared of the glory of the great Benin kingdom being restored. So that restoration was not our glory. They restore that white supremacy. We can't destroy our glory. Thank God say we get trust issues with them because they don't get no legacy. So your name, I'll flip around, they do anything I would like to because I just see and so clear. So I just dare happy say we get trust issue with you because of your lack of legacy. So nothing you ever feel restored again. And that's why EMOWA is dead and I'm buried now. But let's go back. So, now that everything has been exposed, German government has reaffirmed it now. Cut this part, go share am. German government has reaffirmed it now. The decision that was made in Oba Palace when they made their official visit, when they sit down, witness together with our Oba. Now the only thing where they agree on now. Any other thing outside there based on rumor and story, they just no one associate with it because as a government official of Germany, they love transparency and they work with transparency. So anything LRT EMOWA, if anybody, whether a state governor or any group of people, come Deutschland, come do that discussion again, they will sue them and arrest them for fraudulent acts. Because LRT was not in their discussion. Now they come project that one, come say we go take fix them. So Germans, for them, it's not really important who fix them. What's important now, they bring them back. So now they don't want story, they don't want edict, they don't want discussion. So more you give them back. Since Nigeria now be government, Nigeria take her back to the people where you get her from. So now on our hand, it day now. Germany side all they concluded. Any money, anything, for you to go Obaseki or LRT and make sure that government take them. Then a federal government now will come no so okay. See the Edo people will get the money. Germany now if you bring the money, come our palace. They now if you carry the artifacts on their own. Come our palace because they not be individual person. They be government, a state. And according to international law, they must deal with a state. If they pass Nigeria government back, just come palace. Nigeria government get rights to sue them for invasion. Yes, and conspiracy. And they go pay Nigeria government billions and billions of euros. So international law must be respected. So Germans has concluded and agree to the terms, which means you no go ever see Obaseki for Germany again. If you move see it, take come out for the one day so. You no go because we don't forget where in this so already. You no go ever see Obaseki for Germany again. Consider they talk about anything like this again. Never. That office where go that day for Berlin. You know if you see that office for ad again. Because the only reason why if you see that office, now because of Lai Mohammed, Adam joined his own entourage. Then he can project himself as representative of Benin. Now he tell the fair did there since then. Now if he pass back, enter Germany, either he can see friends, or he can do shopping, or he can carry a shower, not like woman, but no problem. The only thing like he can't do, now he can't know. But say we can talk about our artifacts. If he try him, now local police here now yes say arrest now governor. That is the point where we don't reach now. Germans don't want discussion, they don't want arguments. So they don't conclude. So anything where they discuss from that after that May, all those communication, they don't forfeit now. So, like Mohammed, if you like, still go to hard those people join your entourage, you they put their life at risk. Because if they talk put for anything concern this artifacts, they'll collect. And trust Germans, if they don't blacklist you, you're all done finished for the whole world. Don't forget them. So that's the latest updates now. But our petition go on. While our petition go on now, we have a lot to still talk about, which is just unfortunate. Say we don't get leaders who talk about these things, but no problem. We have a lot to still talk about. Now make the petition still go on. For the protests, you don't need to go on again because we don't already achieve what we want. So that's the fact. Then, but our petition still go on. And while our petition they go on at this, we want to obligate the German government to put a law and compensation of reduction of tax for any Germans who voluntarily come out of their own to come return our stolen artifacts. Because what you have to know is 1,300 pieces in Germany, those are just the ones in museum. The ones private collectors have in their houses. All these billionaires in Germany, all these millionaires in Germany, the one they have in their private houses is also up to about 300 more. So we want Germany to put law, and they'll make it public announcement in television, newspaper, radio, everywhere, that from today henceforth, Benin stolen artifact in your possession is illegal. Come and return it to the government, because by 2022, we want to return all to Nigeria. So right now, we need you, our citizen, to bring the one where you get for house come out. That's why our petition is going on. Because the aim of this our petition, and they'll come invite us for parliament, we'll come discuss. Now the goal, now make me the last one people know one sign, and I know they understand how powerful this thing is. They'll come invite us for their parliament, we'll come sit down, we'll come discuss with their parliament. We'll come tell them, okay, see how really they be. See what we really want. You returning it is not just enough. Waiting happen if one person now for Benin tomorrow, let's say people like this kind of Obaseki or if followers, can't thief some, run come Germany, can't sell her again. Which law they will protect that artifact now? Not just return. We don't understand what they vex me. If person steal this thing, although there's a power bank, if somebody steal this thing, after 5 years decide to return them to you, then the person need to put a law where you protect this thing now, so that if anybody comes steal her again, bring her come for him, in go get something to do to the person, we go thief her again. If not, if you return all this artifact today, tomorrow you say, oh no, government boss the museum, thief everything, carry command, bring her come Germany again, come sell. What you not come do that time? That time I come they cry, oh, they don't bring her and come, oh, the chief can still carry him. We have trust issue because of lack of legacy. So we not feel trust the process. Even if the EMOWA don't die now, the squad they are alive. Now the truth with that, at least for now, they still they are alive. And trust me, they are not happy. I know where they don't carry my enemy name go. Okay, although that tomorrow I get message for them. I don't want some this afternoon. Tomorrow night I really get a message for them. I reserve that message for them tomorrow morning. Yeah. Because they do some kind of thing. So our people many too backward. They'll see you stand for truth. They'll come they hunt your head just because of say you can't decide say you want to stand for truth. I don't tell the Sha. No, although now on a topic for tomorrow, I don't want to miss them together now. So we need a law where go protect our artifacts, so that anywhere in Europe, whether you're a private collector or you are a museum director, anybody can sell that artifact for you. That's what we told Itapo at UNESCO anyway. We don't engage those ones. Normally I suppose go Paris, but I get all that things when they do, so I never want to stretch myself. Since this thing started, I tell you many things when I never feel follow up with, especially my appointment, because I do counseling, divination, that's my work. So I need to conquer to put a lot of things aside so that I might just focus on this. So now I'm balance things small so that I may not be like the thing you for go one side. So may balance for the so for that of Paris we'll never know. Because normally our plan is to go Paris, go meet there for UNESCO and Interpol and make them give us documents. We protect all these artifacts. Nigeria government not go do all these things. They're not really to care. We know our country already. So now we the people now go they do all those moves. I heard the secret at the tell now so. Just like Monsieur we did now. I have a proposal already for the palace, which I'll deliver a few weeks from now. Now I'll go deliver the proposal. We need to just start to build our museum. We don't need to wait for 73 billion naira where they come. Because we all know Nigeria. So now the people. This one bring 10 euro, this one bring 20 euro, this one bring 5 naira, this one bring 2 naira. You not get any money, okay, come carry a pound for head. You be big clear, okay, come work 2 hours free service. Now, so we Edo people want to show the world, say we serious, we unite, and we ready. When the world go see our commitment, the way we take they use our own sweat, they build our museum, it go activate all these people to quick bring these things back. We not be as that, governor, we know they do nothing. We know they do nothing. You know how many Edo men were they very wealthy for that Benin? If all of them bring 20 million naira come out for their bank account, museum, we don't build that now. What it be museum? We don't build them. That time we not say that maintenance money and all those things. Now one can they ask government to they give us. Say we want wait. Nigeria where we know. We now come and build museum for you. Although no problem, that one we'd already get plans for all those things. Because we want to build our museum by ourselves. That will be the next step where we go now. We just want to bury EMOWA. Now when EMOWA is buried, we want to build our museum ourselves. How we may now must to soil, have brothel, have your la way. Our men now must to soil our money, my wife. Our Variana, my wife, walk by in a one is done and sealed. When you get here, how you walk by, okay, this life you come, you don't do one inside, and this one you really do and you finish. Then you can. So waiting me the beg our people now. I don't even know how to take beg now, because the verse if I want to beg now, I don't even need to beg now. But I need to talk and make sure say make this type of thing be waiting when they really put interest on. See now how many people they view now. They go plateau there for they saw themselves. Now you see thousands of people you gather. You they put yourself backward, and the world don't care about you like that. So we're no problem. So the vision has already manifested. We'd already win the battle, but the war is not over. That's the secret. And that's the latest updates. EMOWA LROT is dead and buried as long as Germany government is concerned. Governor Obaseki can never come to Germany to do those discussions anymore. That one is over. Only Lai Mohammed can still come. Only Lai Mohammed can still come. If he now wants to add Obaseki as one of his entourage, his boy, where they don't follow, we not get work for those states where they sabi do escort, carry back, follow him for back. Now they are two know their secret relationship. Now not concern us, but his suggestion, his signature is not needed in that book anymore. This is not a federal government activities. And our father with Buhari, they get agreements already. Those ones we cannot disclose yet. So we know the fear. Everything is safe. All we need, all people like me can't care about now, we could build our museum. No, you could build our museum. And that proposal will deliver a few weeks from now. We just want to take our time, take our and come on. Few weeks from now, we'll send somebody to the palace in person, go meet our Baba in person, and deliver the proposal in person. If our palace consider not get interest to take build the museum ourselves, say they not give us authorization, that time we'll still know it's okay. Now palace can't tell us say they not get interest, say they don't want to make we build ourselves, we'll still can't rest that time. But at least we want to do them. We don't talk on if anybody like me, you wrong, go give them that proposal. Now you know. Now energy we talk about here. Because as soon as spoil security work, but see us bring idea come and say, see, do those stay security all of like rush that is in so. No, don't turn out to new courts from in town. No, they follow to follow energy. There's no problem. So that's just the update. Now you are free to call. From now you are free to call. If you take call. So that's just the update. Make we all they try our best. They always play our own parts. You know they play our own parts in this life. When you know they play your own parts, then your life is meaningless. And that your parts, no matter how small it is, not commonize them. Something where they here. If you from here, move and come here, it already move. Oh. You know they there again. But if you look at as nothing, not be just another you move on. Yes, but you don't move with that. Imagine now, no of all those LRT team, if you ever come Europe now, not even Germany, not even France, go to talk say, we are LRT, you have to give me EMOWA, but you arrest them. Because it already they flagged, not to be flagging. They already they flagged now for their system. Say this thing is such. They never call them fraudster, but it's a suspicious fraudulent act. That's what they flag now. Suspicious, meaning they never get proof, but it's suspicious fraudulent acts. So if they want to pursue anything LRT now, they need to even get, for example, like a video message from our Oba. We go say, yes, I love LRT and I trust EMOWA. Before Chabas go even give the audience for here. I mean, no, I want to give the gaba talk, you know if you do those kind of things. So now, to just say, you be Benin, but we are Benin shirt is not enough anymore. Another small organization, I know what they call their name. They don't collect money from Obaseki. No, why they create chaos everywhere. Till they change the discussion on ground. We know all of una. We know all of una. I will not get time for none of una yet. Where will they go so? All of una name. You say the whole of una take on and say, Great Benin this, Great Benin that, Great Benin this, Kingdom Benin this, Benin Kingdom, United Kingdom, Benin do this. We'll strip all those license from all of una. Don't I can't need revalidation before now feel they use that name again. Meaning I can't apply for Palace. Palace will can't go through activities. We can't see whether now waiting Edo get interest on. Because you know if they use Edo, Great Benin, Edo Kingdom, this they say you want to share Nigeria. Palace never authorized anything like to share Nigeria. And any scam organization, anything where they project those things, they be all scam. They just want hack your emotion like Una the Kanu did to people. And to take the collect your small money, making you thinking, we want to reinstall Edo Kingdom back. You when they say you want to install Edo Kingdom back, ordinary to talk truth now, you never fit talk. You just say na la your ancestors they build Edo Kingdom. You when they say you want Midwestern region back, ordinary Ijo now they follow you drag community for Edo states. You don't send your people go meet the Ijo people, tell them say, we want Midwestern region, or one me will be one or I beg, Muna stop this dragging. No. You have to say that to bring some group of boys come out for street, they talk, waiting not come out for a bedroom. Una don't know how Nigeria take day. Una stop to the one they made the same mistake where all this Yoruba agitation and Biafra agitation they make. Move focus on fixing things. You get bigger problem ahead to pay attention to. Not be all this nonsense when they do so. We get many reasons why not they make us support division. Go at those states, as small as those states, 2 communities go here they fight. Better war, people go they die for the issue. And you never feel go put peace for that 2 community. You they say you want share country. Meaning you're not serious. So more focus on the small things. When we feel do successfully. Before we come a dream, fantasy. Now the same letter I want to go right give Don Pedro. I call, I not going to pick my call. I send a Facebook message, I not going to reply me, of course, because he know me, he know my number, so I don't know why he don't want to pick my call. Maybe they find the vest, no problem. So I now have to leave official letter for him when I know say they'll deliver to him in person. And what I tell him be say, you cannot continue to project yourself as a Midwesterner. Now you want form Midwesterner and you want unite everybody with they under ancient Benin Empire together, and yet you wash your own brother. Your own brother, not so not be the same papa, but you wash your own relation brother. Governor Obaseki. They use a government office, they disrespect the same institution when you the project yourself say you want to unite the whole Midwest under. That's a disgrace and a shame to your person and to the movement where you claim say you represent. I was expecting, as educated as Don Pedro, that they see ordinary press release, that they see ordinary written statements to tell advice brother say, this is our Oba, this is our governor, this is our Oba, this is our God on it. Please, at the due respect, we must give him to the palace. You know me say you must fight your brother, but at least you just to make your own stand clear, your own voice heard, but you not do anything. You not do anything. And the same year they say we want Midwestern region. How you can say me job people take give a fuck about you? How you tell expect me also but people take care about you when you know able to respect Oba? The papa will join we born everybody. You not get regard for him. And you they expect say make them come who take you serious. You're not serious. If you want call, if you call, take some calls and move on for today. I take this our brother call. Hey yeah, you go use mistake in the call. Sorry, now mistake with that. Sorry, that was a mistake. So we not feel they continue to pretend. All of una. All of una. Now change those names. Now that point where they go now. Because Great Benin, this United Kingdom, this, it passed 500 association. One simple attack now, and come on our traditional institution, all of them are quiet. Because why? When get endorsement from the state governor, when I support the campaign, imagine as people mumu, you support person now, me say you know if you talk. Mumu in the highest order. How many of them be? They not talk. They not do nothing. Someone will talk to inside. Hey, OGUNAME, my wife member in Germany. As now they go Berlin, we'll see send some of our members come. They'll see join for Berlin. Me may not they get expectations. So no matter what you promise me, I know they put mine. That's why I take grow. So that might for not they disappointed. I hate to be disappointed. My spirit could invest if I did disappointed. So to avoid all those vaccination, if you like promise me brand new car, I go y'all do like say I know here. That's so my life be. Not that you can't bring the car, say take the key here. I can say wow, thank you. I can show my appreciation. But say me or come there. Next week I'm receiving a gift. Whether you be my girlfriend or you be my friend, my papa, my mama, I don't get expectation from anything. And I know ways of life. None of them come out. Because why? They see Governor Obaseki as their senior brother. They believe say they talk, be like an insult. Imagine as people mumu. They believe say be like insults. So we know why insult our senior brother. A York State governor. 4 billion naira every month now they come at those states as allocation from federal government. How many of you so-called organizations don't ever question the state government say, please, we need accountability? I don't know say on our rights. But if you talk, yeah, it's governor, that is sponsor, yeah, it's our governor, Oswald. Now you be if you think like that. The other one advise me, OGUNAME, I love you, but stop to the use some kind words. They insult people who not they agree with your thinking. I'm not saying you agree with my thinking. I already tell you say you be Oswald. If you think say not be your right to come the question government, and I Oswald be Oswald. No other word to use. No matter no whatever anything. Even your own blood brother, if you support him to become president, you get right to ask a question. Because not just him as a person, now institution he represents, he get people who they work under him. So he as individual feel not be the problem. If he be say one of the commissioner and get lapses, you need to ask a question. Sometimes asking them questions even make them think. Just like for example, get that video where go viral of that year work where they send their contractor go do for those states. I hear say they later arrest the contractor, but whatever, it no matter. But if to say that boy don't do that video, he not complain. But now nobody for no say that kind of thing will happen. That contractor for put that money for pocket, now you go just the flex, they go for Paris, go they do shopping for a girlfriend. Did they see why it good to the talk? Make your little parts. Even if your platform not big, even if say they do the broadcast now, let 2 people or 3 people there. No worry. Express yourself. As you do and finish 5 years from now, Pacific when they do research about that topic, you go come see and say, 3 years ago, there was one man, he talked about this thing. You go come go listen. That your small information now, if you can go, or if you can go jam that seed, if you can go germinate for like 5 years, 10 years later, drop the seed, no worry. Drop another person go put water on it. When we need start this artifact campaign, this our beautiful sister, also they very active on it, presenter, analyzer. I don't really know her, but I know that her platform, she really tried. All the mumu giants, presenter, blogger, whatever we connect to Edo, they were all quiet. Some even think say, we are the lie. Some even think say, we are the lie. The day with the Canada inside, she personally tell me, now it's invest because normally I love her, she be my very good friend, and I like her because she dey promote Edo culture. Not be say I get any interest in anything. So, I personally call her, say, listen. Now, me call and she call. I don't really remember. But we talk on phone. And it may not be like the twist word round. We talk on phone. And I told her that you get platform. And we all know your platform based on you they promote Edo culture and history. So what is stop you from talking about this? And OGUNAME, you know, Palace, anything I want to do, Palace must authorize it. You will do campaign, you know, ask Palace for authorization, but no problem. Anything I want to do, Palace must authorize it. Say Palace never authorized it, and if you talk, put. You know, if you share my video, but if I talk about POB, go quick carry my video, go put for a platform. If I talk about Obaseki, you know, they share. Imagine that kind of mumu. Some to say because they talk about IPOB means I hate Igbo people. No, I love my Igbo brothers and sisters. Now just the philosophy and ideology of IPOB now I don't agree with. So these are 2 different things. So she tell me say, Palace never authorized her, so she not feel. I say, Palace need to authorize you. So everything they do now, Palace authorize you. Tell me who you they call for palace where they authorize you. Give me their name, I'll tell you who the person be and the title. Who be palace where you they talk to? Because what I could notice recently now, if they talk to one chief, where never they fit past gate of palace. That one say Egba that kind of side, that talk to palace. And that who be palace where you they talk to? Palace not the person name. You must get a specific officer where you they speak with, a chief where you they speak with. You must get name, identity, a title. You know if you say attack the palace. As you say palace now hotline. When you your die 800, you your pick. It's not like that. I can't leave her. Then our Oba can't do press conference. The day when our Oba they do press conference, this mumu with the Canada, she go to interview one anti-Biafra presenter. While our Oba press conference they go on. Now that day, now my respect, my likeness, everything with her die. I don't care about the rest because we all know say the rest some na yours normal also we not get any sense. So I not too care about those ones. But you will be saying now so Benin history, Edo history. Now you take build your YouTube, build everything. Now we all know you. It can't reach the time to start. It's working for of course now. Now share the talk now, neck man. Yes, now share the talk now. I know I don't dislike her. Now, if me dislike person, it don't finish with that. You know me say I hate you, but I just dislike you. I don't want anything at all concern you. I don't even unsubscribe for our page because you know, those are fake love. You know, if they form you, they promote Edo culture. You use and build platform finish. They can't reach time to speak because Obaseki sister now your friend. Cannot forget all Obaseki sister family, the full Canada there, including where they wash your mama wife pants. That one they Canada there. So you know if you can say because you and them get personal relationship and you sponsor them they pay you for campaign, you collect money to help them do campaign and everything. So because of that one, it can't come to your own identity. Because you don't sell your soul. Now you know if you can't talk again. You don't lose everything when you don't build. All this while you don't lose them. Anytime you wear Benin bead now for your neck, now disgrace to your soul. Anytime you listen to Benin music now curse you they put on yourself. Anytime you find you want to Benin history now, you they cast spell on your life. Because when it reach time to stand for truth, you choose darkness. And that darkness will swallow you. Until you come out publicly, come apologize to the whole Edo people worldwide for failing to speak when it was necessary. If you not do it now, because you still fear your senior brother, governor with the senior brother, I go. No worry, you go do it. Time they come, you must do it. Or you'll swallow those costs. And so you'll be not two ways about it. For the rest, I don't care. We all know that those one are your normal social media craze people, not all, some of them. Now your normal social media craze people insulting themselves, now all those party things, now they know we don't. So we not too care about those people. Those will not be our problem. But you inside, where you say you got organization with Benin name, now corner say big name, United Benin Kingdom this, United Great Benin Kingdom this, Great Benin Kingdom that, Great Benin this, Great Benin that. Okboni. Wanna tell the hack our Edo people in diaspora, tell they but they bring them come closer. At the end, all you care about now, how to tell that like me now Obaseki slave woman. Everybody know this one. I used to be like this Nigeria watch guy. All those one are Obaseki, I beg you, those people are not so relevant to me anymore. So they use big organization name, and at the end they use our name till they form organization, till they collect money from people, till they fund you, they make plan. Now they plan to go palace Can see by go snap for pala, go be like say, una go pa. Mona no worry, we get new plan for all of una. All una names, una organization names, all of them. We don't put time for glass now. And we don't present and give the ancestors. Now the ancestors want fit out now the one we go remain, the one not remain. If we tell una not change them, then lawyer now go come tell una. The chairman of CAC now go fair write una letter say your certificate has been withdrawn. Now there you fair chalk. Now don't know fair chalk on many of na put the town now to say OGUNAME just start again, no problem. Why am you again? In a way I make me the give una expo. The way nobody are not supposed to give una alerts. They can't love una, now you gonna make me the give una alerts. So that may not be like they all take you unaware. Who can get call, hey, they don't take our certificate to what we will do, we'll come tell you that and say, come, let's revalidate everything una they do since you open this organization. Bring all the data, una meeting, una unit, everything una they do. We now can go through all of them, can check them, and we'll come the marker. This one, we don't need that. This one, we don't need. Especially when where they phone and want share Nigeria. That one inside now we hate pass. Because no Edo man get right to agitate for the division of Nigeria. Only our Oba, not even state governor, only our Oba now get right to decide if we don't have for Nigeria or not. Because now only we not sign treaty we put Nigeria together. We are the follow up with Nigeria make peace state day. Not be say we they obligated to follow Nigeria. So now we know where we stand already. But now we don't know our history, we don't know what happened. Una want on the phone, you can't say IPOB, you want to cancel the phone, you want to do this one. You know they work. Those not speaking for the palace opening are against it. We don't want pretender. Of course, many of them are just pretender. If you listen to their private conversation, you will choke. Again, do bunse. Again, do or what bunse. So if you have contribution, you can call and make. If not for today, we have tried. Yesterday we did the protest as little as we can, and the most important part and most beautiful part is we took a lot of signature. We took a lot of signature even before the protest started and after the protest. Signature will take yesterday close to let's just say like 64. Close to 70, but let's say 64. I need to go count time again. That's the signature we'll get just yesterday alone. So all the signature we have now that people sign manually is close to like 208. 208. That yesterday I need to go confirm the number. Well, if I finish like 220 if I don't confirm that number. The 208 secure. Signature we don't collect manually. So the ones we don't collect online, I never go check on since a week now. But I don't know. But I know already say that they go close to like 200 and maybe 30 something, maybe 40 something already. And 1,000 signature we need. So if you never still sign out, go sign out. So that may they invite us for their parliament. There's nothing wrong if we discuss with them and ask them, our women, if you know many of our women, Nigerian women, and these women, they don't have problem. Many of them, now they are juju, now they do them. So Germans go all decide, say their brain not correct, so you all lock them up, collect their phones, collect their children. They not even get better man, so the man not even know what they go on say, because in there with one other a shower for somewhere, he don't even know what they happen to young children. Single mothers are at risk in Europe. Especially if you be single mother, we not get friends. I bet if you are a single mother, you not get friends, come closer, me will build network with you. At least a communication network is very important. Because if they all take your phone, don't finish. Your mama don't know where you did. Since you not get friends, nobody go even come know. And 70% of single mothers in Europe, they not get friends. So I not blame them because many of their friends na tafia la they sabi la. So because of that one, they all isolate themselves. The only friends that they get are the Europeans, and Europeans Many of them, now what the government talk, then they believe. So if you happen, don't happen. Go and see him every day, and they disappear. I'll just see. I get one place where near us here that they pour these pregnant women, these our Nigerian women with their pregnant. So time to time they always go there, they help them. Sometimes I still go, they make them laugh, they make them feel good and talk with them. That they like me well. So from time to time I say, where this one? I said they don't know, she know where they can't come in, not compete. Which hospital they carry go? You don't know. How now be 7 for place? One miss. You don't hear fun. And you know they worry. You believe saying that now Igbo people can carry it, they okay. Who tells you they okay? You know melanin is a business. People they sell organs. People they sell babies. Things they go on, especially here in Europe. Things they go on when you know if you imagine. So they all carry a full pregnant woman with a belly, a big belly. She not get brother, she not get sister, she not get friend. They all carry and come out. Give her anesthesia, make her sleep, cut her belly up. And then they even tell her me she try push. They all that they said decide tear her belly. Bring pikin come out. Take all her intestine, everything. She don't die with that. All her organs were they useful. If they know say you don't get contact, or they track you before they do all these things with you, they'll follow you for like 1 year. But they can't notice, this woman don't, you don't get contacts. You don't get people. You not to know people. You not get connection with people. Meaning if you disappear, nobody go notice. Yeah, you can't get belly. Wow, it don't be jackpot. You don't do campaign. Anyway, we lying. Things they go on. A lot of things. Especially here in Germany. The other day I was sitting on my own. A German lady called me. She's my very good friend from Berlin. She called me. She said, OGUNAME, there's something I want to tell you. I said, what is it? He said, I don't know if you paid attention. No. You guys went to Berlin. You did protest. Not up to 7 days. There was a big flood and many people died in Berlin. I said, did they told you we are the one that did it? She said, no, I was just thinking, since many years, nothing like that has ever happened in Germany, and you now guys now did a protest now in front of our parliament, and the next thing we see, all these things start happening. It's like this, your gods are really angry. I'm like, no. They will not just only be angry for that thing. There are a lot of reasons for them to be angry. A lot of things they go on. A lot of things they go on. So we just have to try to build network. Honest network. Because our problem with some of our people, I can't lie you, I even try to avoid some of them because why? You want to have network with them, you want to trust them, you want to draw them closer, but they are just so fake. They're just so fake. So you can't be free with them. You can't be open with them. It's so sad. So just come closer and build network. If not anything, just come and be in our group. At least, if anything like that wants to happen, for example, you can just also write emergency message for us in the group, and then we will now follow up with you from there. At least. So trust me, so many of our women here, they don't have no network. Something happen. There was a day I was coming from Stuttgart. As I reached Karlsruhe train station, I want to change my train when they take me to Frankfurt because I not see a direct train. So I see one black woman, she's a Cameroonian. She collapsed at train station. As normal, everybody stand around her, want to help her. Ambulance came and everything. So I just took her bag. They are like, no. I'm like, she's my sister. I want to go with her. Some people were like, this man was not working with. But now she's unconscious. Ask her if I'm not her brother. They cannot ask her. So they had no option. They took me along with her. I went to the hospital. Inside the ambulance they already revived her. So they took her to the hospital and we did everything. That day I spent close to like 5 hours of my time just to take follow-up with her. Although the mother of my children was very angry. You are with another woman. Like, don't worry, you will understand later. So I follow up with her, and at the end, they had no option. Good evening, sorry I'm not reading messages. Good evening, everybody. A nice comment here, but I'm not reading it. Dr. Waynoid. Yeah, the money we want to raise, you have to call me, we will talk about it. But the money we want to raise for the museum, I want to first speak with our Oba first before I even start having any discussion about this. Yes, I need a full authorization from him, a person, before I want to discuss about this. Yes, but for our ministry and every other thing we need $30,000 to build our ministry. That's what we are working on already, because our ministry is the future for black race. But that's a very separate thing. So now we are working on our website. When it's ready now, all the layouts will be there. Whoever wants to help and everything can always go there. So, but I'd like to finish the story of this Cameroon woman. Call me later, doctor. We have to talk even. Yes. At the end, they found out that she had kidney problems. She could not sign. She could not do anything. I have to sign. I have to leave my details. I have to leave everything with the hospital. This woman spent 6 weeks in that hospital there. And she have to always be in communication with me, the communication with the nurse and everything. That presence right there alone, it saved her life. So you know what always happens in that type of thing? Not always, but many times it can happen. They will just say, this one, you have not worked so much in this country. You have not paid so many taxes in this country. Your health insurance is not so much up to date. Why have to go spend our money now to take care of her? Nobody. Okay. It's not going system. Anything can just happen and nobody notices this. They will just make a quick decision. First, take her name away from the file of the system. It will look like nobody is there. And then they can't do anything they want. That's what's going on in Europe every day, not just Germany, in France, in Italy. Oh, now worse pass. When they notice you don't have documents and you don't have people following up with you, you don't have connection, you are just a market. You are a tools. You are a tools. In Western world, be careful. Stop isolating yourself. Build network. I will leave it here for now. We've tried. Bye-bye for now. We are just happy that EMOWA scam squad is over. LROT is dissolved. The victory has already come. So I send you peace and I send you love. Please go and follow our page, The Great Benin Eyes. Is the page I will be doing anything that has to do with Benin or history. This page here is purely for soul food. It's not a tribal page because we have different random people from the world here. So go and follow our Great Benin Eyes. Because any teaching that has to do with all this type of teachings now will be done there. here is a very different energy we carry here. Yes. Before now, I was always doing it in Great Benin page all this while. But the problem now is there are some, I'm not the owner of that page, and our brother and some other admins there, they have different goals and different visions. So I don't want to just always be there in the page doing teaching why people who I think are one with me, they don't even agree with what I do there. So for me, it don't make no sense. Imagine like all these protests and everything they do. No, none of them don't ever take a phone, call me, say, OGUNAME, or the ordinary compliment self I never ever get. So for them, it's just all about, OGUNAME, the help us build page. Me, no, they care about page. I just care about the people to hear the message. That's really my own focus. But when I now notice your own focus is your page, meaning your thinking is low, and then I have to push back from you. If it's all about page, now my knowledge and my content, then I feel still build any page, but I don't be the focus on that aspect. So I will leave you for now. I don't know if this call is related. Hello?
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Please, who am I speaking with?
It's Chukwuebuka.
Good evening. Good evening, brother. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Okay, are you online on Facebook, right?
Yes, I'm online on Facebook.
Okay, he said you should call and make some contribution.
I saw, okay, meaning you are following the teaching. Yes, you can make your contribution. You are free. I wanted to end it, but thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
Yeah, you know, I like following you because you always saying the truth. You are telling Africans the truth because we have truly lost our roots. So I like what you always do.
Oh,
yeah, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, and you have wisdom. It's only our ancestor that can bless you with such wisdom to enlighten our people. But it's quite unfortunate. Our people hate the truth. They don't like listening to the truth.
Yes.
Okay?
That's true.
They don't like listening to truth. Yeah, they prefer doing evil thing, doing bad thing, damaging land, using some different foreign religion and other things, doing such manner of evil. They hate truth.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah, there is some video you do last time. I see how they were cursing you there, saying a lot of things. Some people are cursing you, saying you all different kind of insults.
Yeah.
I wasn't really happy about that. Yeah. Yeah, but definitely what you are doing is very, very good. You know, sometimes our people is very difficult to tell the truth or to control because they hate the truth. And the issue now, Africans don't know who they are. Yeah, definitely, they don't know who they are.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, yeah. I came to understand that Africa is the idiom. Okay? Africa is the idiom. Where you go, you find everything you need in life. But Europe deceives us a lot. I must tell it to you.
Yes.
More especially Britain. Yeah, more especially Britain, England, they really deceived us. I must tell you the truth.
Yes.
They really deceived us. You know, they keep on suppressing us, put us in bondage. Even when there was one teaching you give last time. We give them our resources. They can't give us what they have. Rather, they will print paper money and give to us. This paper money they print is not a resources.
Of course.
We give you, or you give us gold or silver. Okay? And that is the main reason why today there's nobody like Gaddafi. They have killed him. I know how they strive before they kill Gaddafi.
Yes.
After that, Libya is regretting today. So I'm very happy that in Africa, in Nigeria, we have your type of a human being who still speak the truth and stand on it and keep on pushing it to tell your people the truth. But our people hate to hear the truth. They hate to believe the truth because they like doing evil. They like doing bad things, which is very bad. It's not good. I must tell you the truth. That is why our land the way it is.
Of
we
course.
are the first problem of ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah. Without truth, there will be no justice. Okay? Without truth, there will be no justice.
Common sense.
When you have truth, you see justice. But everybody is lying, trying to survive to make paper money. Whereas the land is not good. Everything is turning around every day by day. So definitely, we're not really happy about that. Okay? We're not really happy. So I'm encouraging you to keep on doing the good work. I pray that our ancestor and the African spirituality, the God of Creator, will keep on being with you because you are really doing a good job. You are really doing a good job. But it's very hard for our people to believe. Rather, they choose to follow that foreign religions, different foreign religions that have destroyed Africa, that have channeled our mind to fake. I will call it a fake, illusion, something that does not exist. Okay? Yeah. You telling somebody you are going to heaven. Well, some people, we are in heaven, and you tell people that when you die, you go to heaven. But what else you are in the heaven? The place you are talking about is the land of spirit. Yes. Yeah, I must tell it to you. Yeah, I must tell it to you. I must tell it to you because I see you a truthful somebody. We are in heaven, and you promise somebody, yes, just live any life, where even if you live a suffering life, or you a painful life, or a shameful life, when you die, you go into somewhere more better. They are prepared a paradise for you. What a bullshit story are you telling somebody? Instead of you telling the person to face the reality of life, that look, live a good life so that when you die, you have children, your children are doing well, you come back to life to them. Because definitely Africa reincarnates. We come back to life. We just go, we come back. I hope you know that.
Of course I do.
Yeah. When we die, we come back. And Europeans know, we go come back, we die, we reincarnate. But this time around, they will tell you, when you die, that Jesus Christ has prepared a paradise for you. When you die, you go there. You go there and enjoy and drink tea with Jesus. For you to adopt every situation. Yeah, I must tell you too.
It's a mind game. It's a mind game. Yeah.
Yeah, St. Michael, St. Peter, and you will see God, and God will see you, and you will enjoy in the paradise, in the kingdom of God, that God has built a paradise for you, a place designed with gold. These are brainwash. This is deceive. And that is why Africans fail to make their place very good. I must tell you too, if Africans understand this, Africa will be more better than Europe. The earlier we go back to our roots, our spirituality, go back to our ways of life, our land will be better. Okay? Yes. That's what I say. Let me chip in there. That Europe deceives us a lot. And today, when you go there to talk that bullshit, can you imagine a nation like Japan? They are doing very, very well. They don't talk all those rubbish. Telling somebody Jesus died for you. Yeah, they use that to promote evil. You can go to North Korea or South Korea and be talking those rubbish, telling them Jesus died for your sin.
Life is sentence. Sentence is possible.
Yeah. The whole thing is really getting out of hand, and it's really confusing me because you can't tell someone that Jesus died for you, and when you commit sin, when you do evil, you go and ask Jesus for forgiveness. Definitely, He will forgive you. But that is a pure lie. It's 100% lie. Because whatever you do, you must pay for the crime you commit. The consequence must definitely pay you back. If He didn't pay you, He pay for your children. Or when you come back to life, you suffer for it. But the pastors and Reverend Father cannot tell people this. That is why I keep on telling Africans, I keep on telling Nigerians, telling them that our first problem is this foreign religion and the Reverend Father and the pastors, because they keep on brainwashing people, they keep on lying to people. Definitely most of them know the truth, but they don't want to talk the truth, they don't want to speak the truth. They prefer to be brainwashing people, which is very bad. I must tell you the truth, it's very, very bad.
No.
Very, very bad, and I am not happy. Yeah, I'm not really happy about that. How can you tell someone that when the rapture, if you're telling people that the rapture is coming, the world is coming to end, Jesus is coming soon. Okay, if you tell people that even the black man we are serving today, even the Jesus they think they are serving is a white man, the Messiah, the prophet is from a black, they will not believe. They will think because they design it as a white man, that a white man can die for an African. It is a lie. It's a 100% lie. A white man can never die for Africa. Definitely nobody dies for any man's sin. I can prove it to you. Nobody dies for any man's sin. And the earlier the better, the Reverend Father and the pastor started preaching this to people to minimize how they live a bad life, how to kill their brothers and sisters, how they share blood in making money ritual. I imagine where people make human ritual for them to get paper money. Paper money that Europeans print. I reason that I get mad. Paper money you print with machine. You use your brother, your sister, your mother for ritual and for money, and you think your head is okay. That African is lost, and Europeans keep on damaging Africans, keep on damaging Africa, because they know the African is the Eden. Africa is the beginning of the creation. They know this truth. They know, definitely they know. So that is what I say. Let me keep in there.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You. All your insights. Yeah. I agree with all your insights. So I really love that you share your own insight. Because what Africans have to know is, although this is like a very separate thing from the topic of today, but what Africans have to know is the nature of those that gave you a God. The God is it's not the first thing to know. First, know the nature of the people that brought the God for you. If you can know their nature, then you will ask yourself again, is this really a God they gave to me, or a magnet to control my soul?
To control my soul. And
but that's a topic for another day.
Because they first capture your mind with that.
Of course. When they get your psychological mind, warfare, that's what we had. We are on. And Africa is losing. Africa is losing this war. No problem. On a very good day, we'll do a teaching like this again, where everybody can really talk on these things. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye for now.
Okay. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Keep on doing the good work.
Of course.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. We will keep on doing what we do. Yes. The peace I have made with myself is this. You support, you don't support, it don't change me. Because why? I don't have any expectation from you. So when you support, it's cool. When you don't support, it's also not a problem. This is so expression. And my payment is within my own self. So if you are in, good. If you are not in, no problem. So since I have made that peace with myself, no insults, no discrimination, nothing can change me. You can't take away my smile. You can't change nothing, because that peace within me is already there. And that is something you can never take away from me. And because I am too smart, I will never let you manipulate my emotion, because I am the God of myself now. That's what you have to know. And for those supporting, I really love you. Especially for those of you sharing to your different groups. I love you all. Yes. I'll leave you for now. Tomorrow morning, let me finish the journey tonight so I can seal it. I have a message for all those dirty, small, some, not all, native daughters in Benin. They want to try themselves. We have deal with them. Tonight we will see their issue. Tomorrow morning, then I will warn them. I have a warning for them tomorrow morning. Because they never know, say, which need upgrade. They never still understand. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye for now. I send you peace and love. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.